Exploring weather patterns can be a great way for students to consider and think about weather and the patterns and if a storm's coming. First, students are going to play weather charades so you can engage and hook your students. On slide 2, there's a bunch of different words, and you can switch them out if you think that your students might already master some of these words. Feel free to change them in and out. Students will chat and kind of use charades to talk about and act out these words that they're going to be having to know when it comes to thinking and exploring weather patterns. Then students are ready to predict a storm. On slide 3, students are going to think about what clues tell us that a storm might be coming. They're going to think of a scale of 1 to 5 and how likely is it that in this Sunnyvale that a storm is going to come today. Then they're going to think about what should the people do to stay safe. After students explore and predict, they're ready to create a fantasy weather report. They can go ahead and use this slide to kind of help guide their thinking, but then they're ready to explore the School AI space, where students are going to come into the space. They're going to enter this fantasy weather report. And again, they can use this to kind of help them. They're going to name their land, the date, the temperature. All of these lesson objectives are going to be part of this space that they're going to create and think about what they want their fantasy to kind of look like. Once students finish step 4 in exploring, they're ready to create a presentation based on kind of what they've learned. So based on their weather report, they're then going to decide how they're going to share this information with their class. Are they going to create a video, a podcast? Are they going to create an infographic? What are they going to do to share that report? Then they're ready for an assessment where they're able to come in here, and you can see that I've generated this with School AI, and I can use these different questions to check my students' understanding. After that, they're ready to reflect. They're going to draw their favorite moment from the unit and explain what made it meaningful to them. This is a great way for students to kind of process through learning when they're thinking about exploring those weather patterns.